Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, I'm Haley, and in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to customize your iPhone home screen to be more aesthetic, as the kids say. Obviously using the new iOS update. So I actually really love this update. I don't think there's ever been an iPhone iOS update that I've actually liked except for this one. I love things to be nice and neat and organized. I was one of those people that always had like the little categories on my phone and only had like one page of stuff. So I'm really liking this update. But before we get started, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I do post new videos every week. I do a lot of fashion, lifestyle, beauty content, not usually tech stuff like I am today, but this is like making things prettier, so like I'm all about it. So anyways, go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and let's go ahead and get started. So to start out, I am gonna go ahead and show you guys what my home screen looks like. As you can see, it's more of a cream, beige, neutral aesthetic. That's like what I'm into. I think it's very like calming. It's just like what I prefer on my phone. So that's what I decided to do. You can obviously do any aesthetic, any color scheme, any theme that you want to do. You can obviously do that. I'm gonna show you techniques to be able to do any theme that you have your little heart set on. So as you can see on my home screen, I have things not in folders, but still put into categories. So I have like my most used apps at the top. So like my, sorry, but my period tracker, Instagram, I have my bank on here, I have YouTube, just all like the stuff that I use like multiple times a day or like on a daily basis I have on my front page here. And then my bottom bar, I know like it's confusing because you can't tell what they say, but I know what all of those mean. It's messages, podcasts, email, and maps, and those are what I usually had in my little bottom bar before. So those stay the same. I just changed them to icons that I would recognize. So if you don't recognize them, that's okay. I know what they are. So yeah. So basically anything that I feel is essential is on that first page. I also have like the date and time, blah, 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 obviously on that page. Now scrolling over to my second page, this one is more of like photo editing apps that I still use pretty regularly, all clumped together, and then like Safari and like Audible and like other things like that. And then I have like my big calendar at the bottom that tells me like what I have to do that day, what I have coming up. It's synced with my calendar, so it gives me memos like if I'm like meeting my mom for dinner, which I did yesterday, that's what it said. I have that on my second page, and I don't have a third page yet, but for the sake of this video, I'm gonna make a third page just so I can show you guys how I made the first two, basically. Also, if you scroll all the way over, I'm sure you guys all know this already, there's like an app library, so you don't have to have all like the ugly apps like settings on your homepage. You can just have these in your app library and they're like still on your phone, but you don't have to look at them all the time. And then if you swipe all the way over the other way, there's just this little like, I don't even know what it is, just like another little screen, and I made mine like a baby blue type of theme, and then I just have like weather on there because I check the weather pretty frequently, and that one with the blue theme. So I put the weather on that one, and then I just have some like widgets and stuff over there. So now that I've taken you through what my phone looks like and kind of my thought process behind my organization and my layout, we're gonna jump into me actually showing you how to use the apps and how to make your phone layout kind of like mine, obviously using any color and theme that you guys want to. So the three major apps that you're gonna use is one, you're gonna need the Shortcuts app, which should be automatically downloaded onto your phone. I had to re-download mine because I deleted mine a while ago just because I didn't know like what it was for. So Shortcuts is number one. Number two, you're gonna need Widgetsmith. You could use another one called like Widget Color or Color Widgets or something. I just use Widgetsmith because I like a really clean look. I don't need it super personalized. So Shortcuts, Widgetsmith, and then finally Pinterest or any app that you use to get like inspiration photos. So if you like use Visco, Pinterest, if you just wanna Google images, Instagram, whatever, I just think Pinterest works the best because that has like a huge database of like images like on that page. So it's easy to stick with a certain aesthetic when you use Pinterest. So with that being said, the first thing I like to do is go into Pinterest. And the reason I like to do that is because I like to collect a ton of images that could be used as little icons. That way I don't have to like dig for them, later, and I can just make all of my apps look the same at one time instead of doing one, going looking for a new picture, coming back. You get the drift. So I usually type in like cream aesthetic, neutral aesthetic, something like that. And then if I see a picture that I like the colors in, I'll click on it and then scroll down to the like more like this. I'm sure you guys all know how to use Pinterest. I'm just telling you what I do. So I screenshot a couple that I really liked, like 8 to 10, and I think that they all go together really nicely. So I save those and I go ahead and crop them into like a square, just so that makes your life easier too. So that is the first step that I do, and I'm telling you, if you just go ahead and do that, it's gonna make your life so much easier because you don't have to hop around from app to app to app. So that is my reason for using Pinterest, is that you can just get that all done at once. Widgetsmith is really cool because you can make different widgets. You can make calendar widgets, time widgets, moon phases, weather, anything like that. You can make solid pictures, and it just comes up as like a big block on your home page, which I'm sure you guys also already know. Okay, so let's go ahead and make a widget for our third page. So we're gonna go ahead and go into Widgetsmith, and then you can see here you can select small, medium, large widget. Those are like the 3 choices that you have. The medium ones always go across this way, and then the larger ones obviously take up way more space, so you can't really put much on a page if you use a large one, but it's good for if you want to like have a big calendar view, something like that. For the purpose of this one, I'm gonna go ahead and just select small widget because that's what I usually do. As you can see, these are all the different things that you can choose for widgets. You can see like the step tracker, which is what I'm gonna choose. There's like the weather calendar, all the things I mentioned before, but I'm gonna go ahead and do the step tracker because I haven't done that one before. So I'm gonna go ahead and select that. And then as you can see here, you can change the color, the font, the text color, the background color, outline it, don't outline it, whatever. So you can do a ton of stuff there. I always choose like the cream one, obviously, to go with my vibe. And then I do New York font, usually always, just because I like the way that looks. So you go ahead and do all of your customizations that you want to do to that widget. And then you go ahead and hit done or save up in the corner. And then your widget is saved. So let's go ahead and go into our homepage. So we're going to obviously do the thing where you hold on the app, hit edit homepage, and then scroll over to the third page that we're gonna make. So this one's all clean and fresh. And then you're gonna hit the plus sign, scroll all the way down to where it says Widgetsmith, obviously, and select that, and then select small widget. And then there you have it, it's on the page. Sometimes it doesn't come out as the correct widget right away, and then you have to hold it down, and instead of clicking edit homepage, you just click edit widget, and then you can select the right one that it is. I have to do that sometimes, but this one obviously worked out. So that is how you add a widget and edit a widget on the homepage. So let's go ahead and start making our aesthetic looking apps. And what those are really are just shortcuts. So now we're gonna go ahead and go into our shortcuts app, which is the other app that I told you guys you have to have in order to make this work. And so we're gonna go into shortcuts, and we're gonna hit the plus sign, and then all you're gonna type in that search bar is open app, because that is the shortcut that we want it to do. We want it to open the app for us. So we're gonna type in open app, and then obviously click it when it pops up. And then for this one, I think since I did the step tracker, I'm gonna go with like a health theme. So I'm gonna go ahead and select the Calm app. That's like my meditation app that I use. So I'm gonna go ahead and select that one. And obviously you're gonna name it. So name it whatever you want. I'm just gonna put Calm so I know what it is, or Calm app. And then I always change the folder color because I'm a little OCD. I always make it that like taupey mauve color for like all of them, so they all just look the same. I do that. You don't have to touch that. It doesn't affect anything on your home screen. It's just a little personal preference that I like to do. So after you choose your folder color, or you don't choose your folder color, you're gonna hit add to home screen. And then I don't know if you have to name it again, like technically, but I do just in case. So I go ahead and type in the name again, and then where it has that little folder icon, click on it, hit choose photo, and then you can choose any photo you want. And this is where it comes in handy to already have your photos selected from Pinterest and to already have it cropped. So it's really helpful to already have that done, like I said. So for the Calm app, I'm gonna choose candles because it's like super serene and calming and blah, blah, blah. So go ahead and choose your whatever picture, my candles, we're choosing it. And then we are going to click done or save at the top. I'm filming with my phone, so like I have the steps written down from my little screencast that I did. So if it's not exactly right, that's why, but it's fine. You gotta work with what you got. Anyways, so you're gonna hit done, save, whatever. And then when you go onto your home screen, your little icon, new app should be right there, and it will take you where you want to go. So that is how you add in a shortcut or an app. Okay, so let's say I end up not wanting the step tracker. It's so embarrassing. I've only taken 1,000 steps, so I don't even want to see that anymore. Okay, perfect. I can just change it. So what I do is go ahead and make a new widget, first of all, that I want to use, unless I already did that. So we're gonna go into Widgetsmith, and let's say this time I just want it to be a picture because it's health, and it's like, whatever, it's our health page, so we want it to say something about breathing. So let's go back into our Widgetsmith and then hit new widget for the small widget. And oh my God, how many times can I say widget? Okay, anyways, so you hit new and then small for the size. And then this time we're gonna scroll down to where it says photo. And obviously click the photo you want. And this is the one that doesn't let you crop, so it's good to already have it cropped into that square. So that is really helpful. And then just go ahead and hit done, save, blah, 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 same thing. And then you are good to go. And then now all you have to do is go into your home screen like I told you, hold it down, edit widget, and then just select the new one that you just made, and it should pop up right there. So that is how you change that after you've already made one, if you decide that you don't like it. So yeah. Okay, amazing. Moving along here, let's make another app. So let's go ahead and stick with our little health theme, and let's do a MyFitnessPal app. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna go into shortcuts, plus sign, name it, color code it like you want. So I'm just gonna name it MyFitnessPal, and go ahead and change your little folder color if you're a freak like me and want them all to match. And then go ahead and hit add to home screen. After you do that, you go ahead and name it again, select your photo, and you're good to go. So it's really super easy. It's just tedious when you want to do like a bunch of pages worth. I think the first 2 pages took me about 45 minutes to an hour total. So it is a little bit time consuming, but I think it's really worth it to just open your phone and be relaxed. So yeah, obviously you repeat all this process until you have the end result that you wanted. You can move things around, try out new things. I tried out a couple different things before I settled on the layout that I have now, and I'm really happy with it. I don't know if I'll keep this 3rd page because I'm like really weird about pages. Like I said, I only had one like before. So I don't know if I'll keep this one, but it was really fun to show you guys how to do it. So let me know in the comments if you have already done this to your phone, and if you have, tell me what your theme is, tell me what colors you're going with. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it helped you out a little bit, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.